Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Universe Sandbox 2. I never played Universe Sandbox 1, and I only have vague misconceptions about what this actually is and what it's capable of, so I thought I might as well record my first impressions, my blind first impressions, and just launch into this and follow the tutorial and the introduction and give a bit of a look at what Universe Sandbox 2 is. You can rotate your view, click and drag the mouse anywhere in the scene to rotate the view. Pause the simulation, click the play pause. Select the planets, click on any planet to select it. Let's go with Venus. You can follow the planets, click again to focus on the selected planet. Zoom closer to your target using the mouse wheel or touchpad, click the icon to open the properties. Okay, so Universe Sandbox appears to be information about our solar system thus far. The property windows allow you to see and edit the currently selected body. When you're browsing, close the properties window. Each one slows the tutorial. No, resume tutorial. I need that. Name, Venus. Mass, thus far. Thus far? What? Mass. So-and-so. Rotational period. Okay, so we've got a lot of interesting information that we can access. What's next, Mr. Tutorial? Or did I accidentally destroy the tutorial? Okay, well, this is a sandbox, and from what I know, you can do things and affect how these planets work. I really wish that that tutorial hadn't stopped. I can slow down time. That's interesting. Ooh. Is this time? Minutes per second? Hours per second? Oh wow, okay, cool. So I could do it in real time if I wanted to. Could I see the rotation of the Earth in real time? Can I zoom in? Here is the Earth, hello. So now if I... Seconds and seconds. Oh, minutes and seconds. Oh, that's nice. That is beautiful. Look at the graphics in that. That is not bad actually. This is pretty nice to look at. Yeah. Nippon! Banzai! Ooh, it even has city night lighting and everything. Okay, right. So what I want to do, I want to find out what this can do. Edit mode. I've given up on following the tutorial because I don't actually know where the tutorial has gone. Simulation, settings, create. You can create your entire... new universes. Ooh. Settings. Tutorial, where are you? No. Nowhere easy to find. Alright. So this is the planet Earth, and I'm now in edit mode, which allows me to adjust the rotation of the planet. Interesting. And I can move it. I can actually move it out of its orbit. I want to affect the velocity. If I go into the settings, can I affect its velocity? So this is its current orbital path around the planet, around the sun. Can I affect? I mean, like, you can see its path. I want it to spiral inwards. I just simply want to slow it down. Move it back here. Or crash it into another planet or something like that. What is all the cool stuff that I'm going to be able to do here? Motion. Here we go. Total velocity. 0. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Look at that path. Alright. Now, I should be following the Earth. The first thing I want to do is to plummet into the sun. As the Earth rotates north to south. Oh wow. This is going to be fun. We've nearly crossed over the... imagine we've crossed over the orbit of Mars. Yeah, we easily have. And Venus even. We were already within the orbit of Mars, you idiot, Harvey. Crossed over the orbit of Venus. And now crossed over the orbit of Mercury. And here comes the sun. Ooh, ooh, what's happening? Ooh, 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 what's this? Some sort of... Does the sun... I wonder how far the sun's atmosphere extends. Because I reckon it must have like this layer of very non-dense, I guess? What is the opposite of dense? Lightly packed. Like just gas around it. So these effects... I wonder what this is. I imagine the people of Earth are kind of died by now. I would be surprised if there are many people still alive. Alright. Speed this up. Does it simulate what happens when Earth gets too close? We have all this atmosphere burning up, leaving a smoke trail behind us. I can hear a rumbling sound. I don't know if you can hear that. Ooh, the sun. The sun! Minutes per second. How fast are we travelling right now? The Earth. Its current motion, its current velocity is 353.45 and climbing kilometers per second. Relative body sun, orbs of parent, it even simulates it on this profile here. And you can even rotate and look at the profile here. That is cool. Oh, is that... No, it couldn't be the oceans boiling and like floating off the planet, could it? Nah, I doubt it. Oh, that music is loud. Loud, 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 loud. Settings. Audio. Music. Thank you very much for the suspense, but we do not need it that loud. Okay, now the Earth is striking the sun. It's certainly within an atmosphere. Surface temperature has gone far too high and it's exploded. The Earth has exploded. Fragments. Oh, it even renders fragments. Moons. I've created moons of the sun, but I doubt any of them are in a stable orbit. This one's been ejected. Look at this one. I doubt any of them will have been ejected into an orbit. Oh wow. This seems pretty in-depth then. Universe Sandbox 2, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. This looks in-depth. Okay. Right. Now, that was Earth. Earth, as we know it, is a very puny, tiny planet. What happens if we crash, say, Jupiter into the sun? Or Jupiter and Saturn at the same time? Why won't you follow... Take me to Jupiter. Come on. I want to follow Jupiter. No? You don't want me to follow Jupiter? There we go. I imagine the effect will be pretty similar, considering the fact that... I mean, they're big, but the sun is just on a different scale, really. Okay, so we can manipulate the solar system, change the motion of each of the bodies. I wonder if we could set up some sort of planetary collision chart. Ooh, hello. Oh, okay, right, this is actually a chart of size now. See, look, this is the comparison. It wouldn't have any effect, really, would it? Oh, I don't know. It might have some effect. Then we've got... Neptune, Uranus, and no more Earth after I've destroyed it. Mass, radius, mass versus density. Ooh, interesting. I'll play with that another time. Powers. Oh, I have magic powers. I just have powers to do things. Oh, that is awesome. Alright. Where is my solar system? Saturn, you, come over here. I'm going to make Saturn explode. Explode! Way! Ooh, is this the core? The core remnant of Saturn. Okay, stop exploding, just edit mode. The core remnant of Saturn, after a mysterious explosion, it has a mass of 23.8 Earths, a rapidly increasing radius, it's expanding. As the outer layers of the planet have all fallen away and the pressure has dropped significantly. It's slowly spinning up its rotation. Surface gravity is decreasing as it expands. Escape velocity similarly decreasing. Fragments are now falling back towards it. Oh, that's beautiful. That is actually beautiful. Look at that. Can I just get rid of all of this? Can I get rid of this bottom bar as well? Is there a... Ooh, what's going on here? Ooh. Are these big fragments, or is these more explosions? Or is this Danny just doing something to my universe? Look at the lighting. The lighting engine in this is quite nice. Okay, so that's what happens when you explode things. What other powers? Fireworks! No, nothing. Fragments, fireworks. I don't see anything happening. Fireworks! Alright, never mind the fireworks material. Oh, you're kidding me. I can just attract materials. I can just create bodies by putting enough material in the same place. I can make my own planets. Okay, I don't want hydrogen, I want a lot of water now. Ooh. Where's all my material here? Okay, hang on, let's actually do something. Oh, look at that spiral as well. Okay, edit mode, back here to the sun. Let me just take me to the sun. Now, where the orbit of the Earth was, which was just past the orbit of Venus, I want to create another Earth. I want to see if I can do that. There's so many exciting things to do. We've got different... I can change the gravitational constant. No, I'm okay there. I'm okay with that so far. I don't want the grid. I do want the grid. No, I don't want the grid. Powers. Add body. Oh, I could just actually make a body like this. Make a new Earth. Become God. Objects. No way, you can... you can just import objects. Basketball. The size of... I don't know. I've just created a basketball. Can I change the size? A bowling ball. Radius 10.8. There's even more of these. I can do rocket parts. Can I change these numbers? Galaxies. Create more galaxies. Oh wow. No, what I want to do is I want to make my own planet using materials. I want to see if this is possible. Water and iron core, right? Let's make an iron core. So just here, this is the spot. A lot of iron. Am I just shooting material in that direction? Yeah, I am, aren't I? This is not what I thought it was. Velocity 0. Particles per second. Many. Spread. Nothing. Mass per particle. Lots. E to the plus 25. Whatever that is. Okay, it says I was having no spread, but I'm seeing quite a lot of spread right now. What are these things? Are these mine? Did I do this? Are these my basketballs, or are these my little cores of iron? Okay, doesn't seem like this... let me experiment with something else. I'll experiment with something else. Fireworks material launch. What do you mean, launch? Can I just... Oh, hang on, wait, what? Earth. Okay, Jupiter. I can launch a Jupiter. Ah, ha, ha. What was that? We're gonna... Okay. What is going on right now? I've created several Jupiters. I'm just creating millions of planets using this. Now, the Earth was travelling like 360 kilometers when it was heading towards the Sun, right? 360 kilometers per second. So if I get a bit closer, and then just fire! Yes! Yes! I've sent my little Jupiter on a trip towards the Sun. I want to see this happen, actually. I'm going to get closer. Fire all the Jupiters! Begin the bombardment on the Sun! Surround it completely. The star children shall fall. Is this going to have any effect whatsoever? Jupiter's fairly big, you know. Jupiter is not a small planet. At least in terms of our solar system. Okay, now edit mode. I just want view mode, really. There we go. Here are my beautiful little Jupiters. Beginning their descent. Ooh, is that lag? Is it having trouble calculating all this? Oh, are they going to collide into each other as well before they hit the Sun? Ah, that would just be fantastic. Look at these two. Please shatter into fragments. Or just combine into one big. You're gas planets, you can combine, right? It's not really... I doubt it would just be like, boom, explosion. You could, like, coalesce. Coalesce into something bigger. Or just morph inside each other and disappear. That works as well. There was genuine lag. I wonder what kind of calculations are going on behind this. And the reign of Jupiters begins. And by rain I mean literal precipitation, not just... Ooh, here we go, explosions are happening. Precipitation, not just monarchy. Rain. I think these have all coalesced now, so this should be a very dense Jupiter. What happens when it hits the Sun, we will find out right about now. Boom! Ooh! That was a big explosion. But the Sun is relatively unharmed. The mass of the Sun is currently 1.01 suns. Presumably because of the masses I have just added to it. Alright, can I just give up on the small fry and launch something bigger? There's no search option. Oh yeah, here we go, Sun. Launch a Sun at the Sun. Boom! Yes! Yes! Oh, this is beautiful. I wonder if I can make a binary star system in our solar system and see how that affects the planets. My dad would love this game. And he doesn't like video games, so this isn't a video game, this is just a full-blown simulation. Now, how has this affected the orbits of the other planets? Ah, see, this is probably one of the Jupiters I made, so it doesn't really count. I want to see something I haven't messed with. Mercury. Mercury's orbit is now rapidly changing. Because it's going to accelerate due to the sudden extra mass and then just fling out. So basically all the planets are now escaping. I'm assuming they're all on escape velocities. Venus... Okay, Venus is literally discharging straight out the solar system. And my two suns have nearly collided. Okay, right, what happens when two suns collide? I I actually genuinely do not know. My celestial knowledge of bodies and things is not adequate, okay? Two suns collide. Who will win? Ooh, supernova. That looks like to me, maybe? Is that a supernova? Wow, that was sudden. Would it be that sudden? That actually made me jump a little. Venus. The surface temperature of Venus is extremely high. It was already extremely high. Just look at that profile picture. So it turns out when two suns collide, you get this nice, beautiful cloud of dust. Stellar dust. All the planets get enveloped in it. Gas cloud. That is beautiful. It looks like a nebula. That is actually quite beautiful. My Saturn core remnant is still hanging around. How are you doing, boy? Quite well, it seems. Does this gas cloud have a name? Are my suns still at the center somewhere, or they've completely been obliterated? My little knowledge of how space works would suggest that it would not be completely obliterated. Well, yeah, I guess if you trigger a supernova by doing that, the outer cores get thrown out, the inner core... Wouldn't you be left with some sort of inner core remnant, surely? There's a search mode down here. Can I search... Is there a Saturn fragments from when I exploded Saturn, basketballs, all sorts of Jupiters. A very hot Jupiter. Somewhere at the center of this gas cloud. Hello, Jupiter. But there's no, like, sun remnants or anything. No, there isn't. Oh, actually stars. Under the stars column... No, this is under all. Alright, we've made ourselves a gas cloud. Now I want to see whether... This has just popped into my head. Can I accelerate time? And let this gas cloud coalesce again? And form a new sun? Minutes per second. No, I want hours. Days per second. I want this to happen quickly, you know? Hours per second. In a matter of hours, this has enveloped the entire solar system. I gotta wonder how accurate this all is, but hey. Could be. It's quite astonishing, really, when you think about it. I don't know how long I've been recording for. I could get lost inside this game. There seems like there's so much to do. And if I zoom out even further, is there... Are there other solar systems? I'm not sure. The search option only shows... Ooh, hello. The search option only shows... what looks to be whatever is in our solar system. Only in our solar system. I don't know if that's because it's limited to our solar system, but... No, it seems like it's actually just ours. Ooh. Okay. Add. Solar system. Binary. Orbits. Stars. See, I can add big stars. I'm gonna add you. Here. Ooh. That disappears suddenly. It is there for a fraction of a second before just blowing up, it seems. Oh, no, was that? Hang on. To the search mode. Stars. Ooh, I've created a lot of them. And they're all quite small, really, aren't they? Ooh! Okay, I take that back. I take that back. These are not small. Oh, these neutron stars that are spinning really quickly. Seconds per second, please. These are neutron stars, aren't they? Neutron stars do that, right? They spin. I've read a lot of sci-fi, but how much I remember is very little. Ooh. Now what is your motion? Relative to my cloud. Where you're shooting off in this direction, apparently. Or somewhere. This looks like it has a lot to offer in terms of experimentation. Like, now I'm just interested in what happens if I have my neutron star here, and... black holes, galaxies, you can do entire galaxies! Moons, planets, stars. 1.44 suns, 1.5 suns. 2 suns. On top of each other, please. No? Have they just been cancelled out? I want to see what happens when 2 neutron stars collide. This is something I want to see. Launch at 10 kilometers in this direction. No, he keeps on getting... Either it's being destroyed or it's being moved somewhere else. Ooh, okay, hang on. Are these two... These all heading towards a common point? These two are heading towards a common point, aren't they? I wonder how well this handles Newton's 3-body problem with gravitational equations and all that. Where are these guys going? Are they moving further away from each other or closer towards each other? It just looks like further away currently. Just kind of disappointing. I want them to coalesce. I want explosions and big awesome star creation things to happen, please. Okay, I think I need to do more experimentation before I can make that happen. Just to finish off this video, I'm gonna add a black hole. Sagittarius. I'm gonna add a black hole in the center, hopefully, of my little gas cloud and the remnants of our solar system. Okay, hello, what is this? Oh, it's just some sort of asteroid. Okay. I just saw a black circle and thought, black hole. Sagittarius, you are going to be launched right here. And watch everything die. Look at that light bending. Look at that. What happens if we go inside the event horizon? Literally nothing. I just like that effect. It's like a really, really wide angle lens. Around the room at least. Now I want to see what happens. How has this affected the orbit of all my... Yep, all my little things should be heading just straight towards Sagittarius right now. I mean, come on, this is the mass of... How many suns? A lot. Whatever it was, it's a lot of suns. 4,300,000 is that? Or 43 million? Something of that order. Nice work, Harvey. Nice work. You've completely obliterated the solar system. Which is very good. Sagittarius. A little black circle at the center of a destroyed solar system. Right, I'm going to zoom all the way out. My focus is on Sagittarius. And I want to see this gas cloud contract, whatever the word is. Please happen. Increasing the speed of time. Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? I just kind of want all of this to disappear. Months per second. No, my gas cloud is still expanding. I mean, I guess this stuff is probably racing away at the speed of light. I'm not sure. And because it's, you know, several astronomical units away from the black hole, maybe that has some sort of effect. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just the limitations of the simulator. I do not know, but it's really impressive. What I've seen so far, incredibly impressive. I'm going to continue experimenting with this, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. This has been Universe Sandbox 2. It seems like there's a lot of stuff to do here, and this was just my first messing around in it. I might look at some interesting concepts and see what we can do, maybe make some more videos in the future, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, then please do like the video, and I will see you all next time.